Hey, Roman. What's going on? What's going on, Roman? Nothing. Yeah, it's coming on God's timing. But the thing is, be ready. So all we can do is be ready. We don't want to get caught slipping. Don't want to get caught slipping. Always be ready. That's why God say watch and pray, right? You gotta watch and you have to pray. I'm just waiting on my husband to get off work. That's what I'm doing. He get off. Well, since he's not off right now, he probably gonna get out close to 5:30. Yeah, yeah. Watch and pray is all we can do. Pray that God protect His people. You know, God won't ever leave us or forsaken us. We just gotta stay prayed up. You know, what all the stuff I've been seeing happening to people. You gotta stay prayed up. There's no time to be playing. You know, especially with your soul, and especially with God. We don't play with God. Yeah, it's gonna be all over. It's not just gonna be in certain areas, but it's gonna be in a lot of areas. The key is to pray. If you want to stay, you got to pray. If you're gonna last, you got to fast. Those things there. Fast and you will last. Pray and you will stay. I see a lot of people checking out of here early. They're checking out of here early. They're not even living they not even past their prime. They're not even living past 20 years old. That's how sad it is. You know, I thank God for my soon to be 41 years. And I know I had people I went to school with, they is not here. They are dead. Let's think about that. You know, people you grew up with in school, they died early, you know. Sad. And there's a lot of people that died, they don't even know Jesus. Welcome, love. They don't even know Jesus. Yeah. And it's sad. Yeah, it's gonna be the whole world. God's not judging America. Just not just only judging America. God gonna judge the whole world. He's judging the whole world. The whole world is in sin, not just America. You know, there's a lot of people out there sinning, and they don't have no remorse. They don't have no sympathy. They don't have no conviction. They don't have no fear of God. You know, they just doing what they think is fit and what they think is right. So yeah, he's not just judging America, he's judging the whole world. You understand? I'm gonna see what. Those that are coming in, it's your first time joining me, hit that subscribe button. Check out my newest album, the End Time Worship. You definitely will not regret it. End time worship is basically on the end times. It's music for the end times. It's for those that get behind. It's for those that want to be encouraged and uplifted. You know, I got some testimonies in there. You know, a lot of songs that's gonna really impact you in a mighty special positive way, because I see a lot of people, they put out negativity, but I'm giving you that positivity because it's coming from God. It's not coming from me, because I'm just a vessel, right? I'm just being used by God, because if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't do what I do. Because of God, I have the strength, I have that gift to use for him, to draw his people back to him, because he said, come back to your first love. Come back to where you're safe. Come back to where you are loved. Come back where you're accepted. Because a lot of places we go, being that we are children of God, we are not accepted, right? We're not even loved. We're not even cared for. We're not even acknowledged. But God is where you can be acknowledged, where you can be accepted, where you can be embraced, where you can feel like you important. You get what I'm saying? So, End Time Worship album is gonna be so powerful because it's got overheated. I don't know why it keeps overheated. It's the devil. That's basically what it is. The stupid enemy want to attack my phone, but it got overheated. But I'm back. I'm sorry. But like I would say, the end time. I know my phone overheating. I don't understand why it's overheating, but stupid. Hi, love. How are you? Like I would say about the album, End Time Worship is gonna touch heart, souls, and mindset, and that's my prayer that it touch the heart, souls, and mindsets of people, because I know a lot of people are breaking in this season. I know a lot of people are confused in this season. I know a lot of people are unsure of their faith in this season. They are unsure of who God is. They don't know who they serve. This album is gonna literally push you where you need to be at with God, because I made sure that I was literally giving me the songs before I release anything. So it definitely comes from Him. It don't comes from me. It comes from Him, because I write what He say to write, what He give me in my spirit to write. The devil doesn't want this video go. Yeah, it's just exactly how the enemy works. He don't want nothing to come out. He don't want people to be delivered. He don't want people to be saved. He don't want people to be changed. He don't want people to be renewed. He don't want people to be restored. That stupid food is miserable. See, he miserable, and he wants you to be miserable. He want us to be miserable. But we got to say that's not our portion. We got to say this is not our portion. This is not what God has for us. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cover this up because I know the heat is coming from this window. So y'all bear with me right quick, because the heat is coming from this mess. It's coming from this window. So I guess if I covered up this, it would the heat won't get in here. So this is what I'm trying to do. Hold on one second. I cannot stand the heat in Vegas, y'all. Cannot stand this heat. It's ridiculous. But it's crazy. The heat is so brutal. But hopefully it blocks out the sun so my phone won't go hot. You said, I remember you said that we will see the 3 days. Yes, we will. You will. Yes. That's though I say that half of this world is gonna be um demolished. A lot of people gonna lose their life because they didn't have the wisdom that God said to have, right? They didn't use the brains that God given. Because God give us wisdom, right? When we ask for wisdom, God give us wisdom. So when you get some understanding, God said get some understanding, and you got to have wisdom in these end times, because you see what cause people to die early, because they don't have the understanding. They don't use the wisdom that God gives. Wisdom is for everybody that want it. So if God telling you something and you're not listening, what happens when you don't listen? Consequences, right? There's consequences to your action. When you are told to do something and you don't do it, there's consequences. There are consequences, and they could be very heavy consequences when God give you instructions to do something, you don't do it. If God say, well, if you will repent, I will save you, meaning save you from death, you know. But some people, they choose to continue in sin, and when you continue in sin, this is what causes early death. This is what causes premature death, when you continue in your sin and you are not repentant of it. like the old people would say, it's hot, but hell is hotter. Yeah, hell is hotter. That's a fact. Hell is hotter. So God is using me in these end times for um to testify, of course, and to bring His people back to Him with the music that I'm putting out. So, like I say, make sure y'all check out my album. End Time Worship is my um on my channel. Just check it out. Part two is coming. Part one is already out. Part two is not gonna say part two because um, one of the places that I try to dispute it with, they was giving me a hard time. So I just made it as a regular end time worship, but it is part two because part one already has been released. So part two is coming behind it. It just don't say part two because, like I say, they would give me a hard time when I was trying to, you know, to drop it. So it will be part two. It's just not saying part two. So y'all check that out. And a lot of songs that's in there is end time music basically. It's helping us get get closer, and it's helping us with our walk. That's what the music is for, to help you with your walk, to help you in these end times that we are in, to pull you closer to God, to wake up the slumber people that's sleeping. It's gonna help with that, you know. Definitely music that is from heavens above. Cause I know a lot of people they putting out music, but it's not the music that God is approved of. You know what I mean? They putting out music that only touching um feelings. It touching feelings. It's touching emotions, but it's not touching the hearts of the people. It's not touching the soul. It's not touching that mindset to do better. You know what I mean? Like shift the mindset on Christ. Don't shift your mind on the artist that's behind the work, but shift your mind towards Jesus. That's what it's all about. Is fixing your eyes on Jesus, putting your mind on God. Because if God don't have your mind, who else have it? You know. If God don't have your eyes, who has your focus? Because a lot of people are unfocused in this season. They're distracted. And this is the enemy. The enemy loves distractions. He don't want us to be focused on God. He wants us to focus in boxes. Hold on one keep on interrupting my doggone lives. Like I don't know why, but like I said that the enemy loves to see us distracted. He loves to see us um I'm not asleep. Get up. I'm not asleep. I'm not asleep. But yeah, he loved to see us distracted. He loved to see us um in deep sorrow. He loved to see us miserable. He loved to see us so down we can't help ourselves. One thing about it is we cannot ever let the devil get us to that